Long story short, I went to the bathroom. It was Tuesday, 10:45. I had a job interview at 11. I waited, in the waiting room. Another guy went in before me. The boss man looked at me. I imagined him say,
"You're next, Tommy."
He said,
"You're next, Tommy."
He closed the door. I got nervous. I felt like I had to pee, so I got up. I went to the bathroom. It smelled terrible. There was stuff on the floor. It could be pee, but it could be water, but it could be pee. I needed to pee. There were two guys already peeing. I was gonna go to the middle urinal, but I felt weird, so I waited. But I think it made them feel weird, so I went to the sink. I pretended like I came to the bathroom to check my face. I waited until one of them left. Both of them left. Awesome. I went to the urinal. I took off my jacket. I put it on the divider thing. I undid my belt. I peed. Some of it sprayed on my pants. Awesome. I did my belt. I turned to grab my jacket, but it fell on the floor. I picked it up. It was wet from the stuff. It could be pee, but it could be water, but it could be pee. I imagined the boss man say,
"Is that pee on your jacket?"
I needed paper towels. I went to the dispenser thing, but it didn't work. I waved once, twice, thrice. I dried my pants. I dried my jacket. I went to the sink, but it didn't work. I waved once, twice, thrice. I washed my hands. I didn't want to deal with the paper towels again, so I wiped my hands on my pants. But I remembered I just peed on them, so I washed my hands again, once, twice, thrice. I air dried. It was 10:49. I was gonna leave the bathroom, but I thought about my interview. I got nervous. I suddenly had to go number 2. Awesome. I went into one stall. It had some pee on the seat. I went into another stall. It had more pee on the seat. I went into another stall. It had number 2 on the seat. So I went back to the less pee stall. I wiped the pee off the seat. I sat down. There was stuff on the floor. It got on my shoes. I imagined the boss man say,
"Is that pee on your shoes?"
So I dried my shoes. I tried to relax, but a guy came in the bathroom, so I couldn't relax. Pretend you're alone. Pretend you're alone. It was 10:55. I had to hurry up. I couldn't hear anything from the other stalls. Maybe he left. I looked under the divider thing, but he looked under the divider thing. We locked eyes. Awkward. I had to finish before him, but I didn't want to make any noise, so I coughed to conceal it. Smooth. I tried to wipe sitting down, but the automatic flusher flushed automatically, so I stood up to wipe. Someone else came in the bathroom. He washed his hands. I saw him through the slit in the divider thing. He saw me through the slit in the divider thing. Awkward. I sat back down. The automatic flusher flushed automatically. Awesome. It was 10:58. I finished wiping. Guy number 2 finished washing his hands. Guy number 1 was still going number 2. That was my chance. I got up. I got out of the stall. I went to the sink, but it didn't work. I waved once, twice, thrice. Guy number 1 finished going number 2. I had to get out of the bathroom. I went to the dispenser thing, but it didn't work. I waved once, twice, thrice. Christ! I turned to leave the bathroom. Guy number 1 came out of the stall. We locked eyes. Awkward. I left the bathroom. I sat down in the waiting room. It was 11 o'clock, right on time. The boss man opened the door. I got up. I went in the room. I sat down. He sat down. He said,
"Nice to meet you, Tommy."
I said,
Nice to meet you too, sir.
We shook hands.
"Is that pee on your hand?"
Long story short, I went to the bathroom.